Oh my god, there's a bug on the ceiling. Maybe he's raving. He's right up by my string lights. Do you want to party? Okay, if you stay on the ceiling, you can stay. Eat the rest of the little gnat buggies that I've been seeing, okay? But the minute you come down and my 5'2" ass can reach you, you are toast. Oh god. Okay, get it up. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so proud of myself for the restraint that I have shown to finally wait and do this on camera. So a few weeks ago, I got the itch, the I need to go through, clean, and reorganize itch. And I was really thinking about how I have my makeup organized. Now, this isn't going to be a declutter. I need to do a big declutter, like, once we actually have our move out date confirmed. That's when I'm going to go through and make sure I have plenty of time to declutter everything. This is more so about how I have my drawers set up. So I have an Alex 5 drawer and an Alex 9 drawer right here, and then I have the same on the other side of my desk. But this is on my right side, and this is kind of like the prime makeup real estate side of things. And, you know, there are things that are taking up space on this side that don't need to be here, and I have some other makeup categories that need more room. Like, they're too big for one drawer now. So let me go through real quick and show you guys how we have it set up now and what I'm thinking of doing. So this first drawer is my everyday makeup drawer. This next drawer is eyeliners and mascaras. Now I'm thinking of moving this back over there, and I'll show you what we're going to replace it with. Next, I have concealers and powders. Now what I'm thinking of doing is moving the foundations to another drawer underneath here, and then having the foundation overflow here in the back of the concealer drawer, because the concealers really only take up 2 rows, and I don't think I need any more concealers than that. That way I have this room for foundations, because they don't all fit in one drawer, and honestly they're getting too heavy for one drawer. And then I want the powders to have their own drawer. I think between the powder poofs, the tools, and all the loose powders that I have, they could probably fill up a whole drawer. Next, I have face palettes, and I don't go into here that often, so I'm thinking of moving this to the other side of the desk. And then I have makeup brushes down here, and again, I feel like this is prime real estate side, and I want to move this to the other side of the desk. Now for this one, let's start from the bottom and work our way up. So the bottom 4 are all eyeshadow palettes. So these are like my luxury eyeshadow palettes. These are my drugstore, more affordable eyeshadow palettes. These are my mid-range, more so indie leaning palettes, and then these are all of my like pure mid-range palettes. Moving up here, this is a single shadow drawer. I'm on the fence about this one. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet, but I do find it useful to keep all of my single like glitters and my eyeshadow primers next to my everyday makeup drawer, so this may stay as is. Now the next drawer up is lipsticks, and I know for sure like this is kind of a waste of space right here because I don't really reach for lipsticks. I don't. The most thing as I reach for is like right here with the lip stains and the lip glosses. So I also want to move this section to the other side. Then the top 3 drawers, we have blushes right here. I'm actually really happy with this drawer. It's super cute. It needs a declutter, but I like the way it's organized right now. Then we have highlighters, and this I just need to like reorganize and make it look pretty again. But again, I like the way that this is set up. And last but not least, I have bronzers. These are individual bronzers and contours. And I'm thinking of swapping out these containers for smaller containers for like the liquid things, because I don't need this much space in here. And the only thing that wouldn't fit in here, I was debating putting face palettes in with here, because a lot of my face palettes have bronzer and contour. And so it will kind of make sense in my brain. But the only face palette that wouldn't fit is like the butter box. I don't know. We might play around with this drawer and see what we could do. Alright, so this is the Alex 5 drawer and the Alex 9 drawer on the other side of my desk. This really isn't any makeup. I've got stuff like face masks in one. I've got makeup wipes, hand sanitizer, travel stuff. These are all makeup tools. So that's more so like this side. I've also got like office technology things. I've got stationery, stuff like that in here. This is also makeup. So this is my everyday makeup tools drawer where I keep my towel, my Q-tips, my setting sprays and all that, and I love having that right there. These are all primers, and I like how this is organized, and I like having it right here underneath this drawer because I don't pull primers from my everyday makeup drawer. I just open up the drawer, see what primer I want to use for the day, and then use it from there. Now this, I have setting sprays and I have lashes, and then I also have like some storage back here for stuff I'm saving for like other videos and stuff. I'm on the fence about this. I don't know if this is the best way to organize it, especially in like a big drawer like this. I feel like this could be in a smaller drawer, but for now, this is how it is. This is the foundation drawer, and as you can see, we ran out of room. There's definitely like too many bottles of foundation, and like the drawer itself feels heavy, and I feel like it's probably not good for my set of drawers. So I want to move this to the other side and then like pull this out so that it actually does only hold, you know, as much as it should. And then last but not least, these are all of my makeup tool cleaning things. That was a weird way of saying it. But this is my tool that I use to clean my brushes. This is all brush soap, sponge soap. I've got my Sigma dry-in set, and then I have all of my dirty beauty blenders, or these are the Shop Missy sponges. All the dirty ones and then all my clean ones. And I like having this right here as well, so I'm going to leave this like this. Okay, so I think the way to start this is to pull out the stuff I know I want to move. And then when everything is empty, I can see where I want to move the foundations over to. So I think we're going to start there. See, I love how all of these drawers came out. I like having bronzer, highlighter, blush, face palettes together. I just wish I had one more drawer because I want eyeliners over here somewhere too, but then I have the single shadows. Maybe I can rework this to fit eyeliner, brow, and single shadows together. Let's see, maybe I can make that work. right, the drawer is full, but it fits. I feel like after a declutter, this would be perfect. I like having all of this like next to my everyday makeup drawer so I can pull it up. The only thing it doesn't fit is the eyeliner palette. So you know what? I think I'm just going to put this in the face palette drawer for now. We'll see how I like it there. Honestly, I barely use that palette. So here we go. All right. Okay, so I've got another drawer here on the bottom, and honestly, I got to admit, I don't really use the bottom drawers because they're so further down that when I'm sitting down trying to reach over, like, it hurts my back. So I try not to put stuff in here that I want to reach for, like, every day. But I've got room, so I could shift everything down by one. But then for what? Like, what would I put in here? Because I was thinking, if I move everything down by one, then this drawer could be for primers. And then the next drawer would be foundations, concealers. This would just be foundations. And then down here would be powder and the extra setting sprays. Because these, I don't reach for like every day. I'll grab a powder and put it in my everyday makeup drawer. I think that could work. Because over here, so this is the other side. So if I move the primers over, then I would have this empty to add in like the backup brushes. Like, it would be nice to have my brushes in a more accessible area. And then this is also empty. So, and then this. So I got lipsticks. I have brushes and I have lipsticks. So I could put lipsticks in this. Either way, I think I'm gonna end up with an empty drawer. No, if I do this right, I don't think there'd be anything empty over here. Because I also have lashes. Okay, I think I'm gonna try that. Okay. after nearly 2 hours, I'm happy with how it turned out. So let's start with the final drawers here on the right side. So this is my everyday makeup drawer. This is now the primer drawer. Here we have concealers and then overflow from the foundation drawer. This is the new foundation drawer. Still a bit full, but much better than it was. This is now the powders, powder puffs, and setting spray drawer. And that's it for the 5 drawers. Let's move on to the 9 drawers. So up here, this is the bronzer drawer. Still pretty much the same as it was. This is the highlighter drawer, much more organized now. This is the beautiful blush drawer, my pride and joy, which is amazing because, you know, not 3 or 4 years ago, I wouldn't touch blush with a 10-foot pole, and now look at where we are. This is now the face palette drawer, so it's a little full, but I'm going to do a declutter on this, and I think it's going to fit really nicely here. And having the face palette so close to my everyday makeup drawer and to where I sit, I think I'm going to reach for these more often. And then we have, this is also a pretty full drawer, but again, I'm going to need it to declutter. But this is single shadows, eyeshadow primers, and then all my eyeliners, and then mascara backups. And then the last 4 drawers, we didn't really change anything, but I'll show them real quick. Eyeshadows, 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 and more eyeshadows. Over here in my other Alex 5 drawer, the top one stayed the same. It's got all my makeup tools that I use every day. Next we have backup brushes. So these are brushes that I still use and rotate out so that when my brushes get dirty, like all these dirty brushes I have right here, I can just keep swapping brushes out and I don't have to wash them as often. So like once a month I'll do a big makeup brush wash instead of having to wash my brushes like once a week. This is the new lipstick drawer. Down here, I've got products I'm saving for videos and then lashes. And last but not least, this drawer also did not change, but this is all of my sponges, clean and dirty, and then everything I have to clean my makeup brushes. So I am so happy with how this all turned out. I thought we could end the video looking at some of my favorite drawers, the blush drawer, my everyday makeup drawer, and I hope you guys had fun coming along while I completely reorganized and cleaned out my makeup collection. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you in my next video. Bye!